theme song.
DJs need love too. Oh, they need love. Yeah, DJs need love too. Yeah, they need love. Yeah, DJs need love too.
That's right. Check. Back with another episode of DJs Need Love Too show. I go by the name of DJ Brannew.
And I go by the name DJ Monet.
And today we have a brand new special guest in the building. What's your name, my boy?
DJ Brannew. Fire that blunt up, Brannew. Let's go.
That's right, man. Got you in the building. You know, we're a busy schedule, man. Thanks for coming through, bro.
You know, man, real quick.
All right, so how did you get the name Brannew?
Brannew.
All right, man. So the crazy thing is, I was in college smoking a lot of weed, knowing when I wasn't going to class. And I probably called my father a bunch of times. I probably did a bunch of shit. And I came up with a bunch of stupid ass names, and he was like, nah. So I probably DJ DJ 3 or 4 parties without even having a DJ name. And then one day I was just like, damn, is there any DJ named Brannew? And I was scrolling the internet, and I see him. Like, all right. Then I thought about it, and the crazy thing is, my government name.
He did the back work too. That's great.
Yeah,
that's great stuff.
Yeah. My government name is kind of my DJ name. That's why there's no D.
Okay.
In Brannew. So I was like, I can make it unique, cause I already seen maybe a couple where they wasn't big. Yeah. I seen a couple. I was like, well, let me just kind of make it unique and keep that shit. So my real name is Brandon, and my last name starts with NEW.
DJs Need Love Too show, man. So what made you get started with DJing? I know we went straight to that.
Just in college board. I was playing baseball.
Okay.
I was an athlete all my life. I wasn't no one that was like, whose father was a DJ or somebody was a DJ. And
gotcha.
I really wasn't even a music head per se. I was just all in sports, basketball and baseball my whole life. And I got to college. One of my baseball homies I went to high school with, he was fucking around with the virtual DJ.
Okay.
We in the crib. I'm
Virtual
like,
DJ. Shout out to Virtual DJ.
We in the crib. I'm like, what the fuck you got going on? What is that? And he was like, bro, some shit app I just found. This is like 2000. It's like 2009, 2010.
Okay.
He was like, man, it's a little app, whatever. Man, I never said nothing. I never used it that day. I never said, let me fuck around, nothing. I let him do his thing, and I just sat back. And I got back to my crib, and I found that shit so fast.
Yeah.
And I was on that bitch every day.
Oh, it just hit you.
It just, like I was just like, it was like a drug. I just was on that bitch for no reason. Like, just on it. And that's why I was like, damn, it's a lot of motherfucking music. Even 2010, like, it's a lot of motherfucking music in the world.
It's a lot of, yeah.
And just fucking with shit. Crazy enough, I was in college. I started buying equipment. Still just fucking virtual DJ, started buying equipment. Then I was in Alabama, Birmingham, playing baseball. And I had some homies that I went to high school with. We fresh out of high school, and they was throwing a New Year's Eve party.
Okay.
They was like, oh, I see you DJ. Da-da-da-da. So everybody got a finesse.
Yeah.
I'm like, hell yeah, I been doing it for I got to do a couple parties. I ain't DJ no party with nobody, nowhere. I just knew if I could do it, fuck it. Some niggas that I know is gonna have a bunch of people I went to high school with and people that already fuck with me.
Yeah.
Anyway. So I'm like, hell yeah, I got everything. I already had all the equipment. I just never DJ no party.
And they already knew you from the sports.
Yeah,
so
facts.
yeah.
So we was already good. So I went. I guess I did a good enough job. Niggas was fucking with me. And I just kept going. I was like, all right, bet, this actually pretty straight. Then I went back. I was going to West Georgia. I transferred. Came back here, was going to West Georgia, not too far from here. And I just started doing house party, crib parties, DJ Reese, DJ Showtime.
Shout out to Reese Showtime.
Might have been a couple other niggas out there, but I didn't really know nobody. And I wasn't telling nobody I was a DJ. I just had one homie who was always throwing fucking parties in his apartment. And man, we probably had way too many people in this crib one night. And DJ Reese just walked up to me like, nigga, who are you? I'm like, I just got out here. I don't even know if I had a DJ name then. I might have still been DJ nameless. And then I started fucking with Reese and started fucking with Showtime. I started doing little clubs and stuff around the college or whatever. But I still really wasn't into it. Cause you know how they be always having that, like DJ competitions in college and shit like that. They want niggas to battle and shit. Yeah, I was like, man, I'm not battling nobody, bro. It's not respect or disrespect. I'm just not. I don't, like, first of all, when I think of DJing and battling, I think of motherfuckers finna come up here like Jazzy Jeff.
Yeah.
And and that's the nigga that I watched forever. I watched Jazzy Jeff videos. I taught myself how to DJ. I watched Jazzy Jeff videos night and day. So when I think about it, I'm like, all right, but I'm not finna be kind. Don't nobody want to hear that shit in 2014.
Yeah.
Nigga going back and forth, juggling old school. Don't nobody want to hear that.
Yeah.
So then I went just to check it out. I said, oh, niggas is acting like they in the club and you just see who got the bigger reaction. I said, I still not doing the competition, bro. I don't want to sit here and be playing a popularity contest with motherfuckers. Like, niggas don't really care about shit like that.
You always skip DJ battles.
Yeah, I've never done one DJ battle. I just didn't see the benefit in it.
Right. We gotta get you on the King of R&B, the second one.
King of R&B?
DJ battle.
We do a DJ battle, yeah. It's more like skill sets, not wrestling. Like,
I think about it.
So, when did you get to the point in your career where you just decided to pursue DJing as a career?
So, man, that's a good ass question. So it was probably like my second year at West Georgia, and I knew certain people. I was DJing at UGA with my brother Dark Knight. We was doing all the black UGA parties, Homecoming, Pretty Nasty, LSU, but whatever it was me and him rocking shit out. And I want to say like 2014, I had a homie that was managing Audio Push. Remember Teach Me How to Jerk?
Teach Me, yeah.
You had the New Boys and Audio Push, but they was the ones that had Teach Me How to Jerk song. So random as shit, and he was like, hey, Audio Push need a DJ. They just moved to Atlanta. They finna go on the road. It's in the third. Man, this is going into the second semester, like my third year.
I'm glad you said random, because now it does not happen like that most of the time.
It don't. It's just,
random,
bro, it's like East Side Connection, bro. Just seeing people they just hit me.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, these. I'm like, Audio Push. You talking about like we was back in the day, niggas was jerking? Yeah. Like, yeah, Audio Push. I'm like, that's crazy. They had just moved to Atlanta. They needed a DJ, and it was like, might have been like Christmas break or some shit like that. Going in the second semester. I said, fuck it. I didn't register for classes second semester. I just left the apartment there in West Georgia. I paid the rest of the shit for the rest of the time, but I didn't go back. I just didn't go back to school. Okay. 2014, they was like, we need a DJ, and we did South by Southwest, started off there and just kept going.
Okay. So what considers somebody a tour DJ? What do you think considers somebody a tour DJ?
Man, that might be the craziest question ever, because I don't know if you can be really considered a tour DJ. I feel like that tour DJ and shit, maybe just from my standpoint, is relationships. Who you know, connections, who you cool with, who blew up, and they just, like, that Audio Push shit was from a manager who I've known since we were younger, middle school, high school. They just happened a lot of people I know just happened to get into the music field. So I got connected with them. They was actually just happened to be some cool niggas from LA. Like, I don't really hang around people I don't know, but they actually was cool. So actually we caught a vibe, caught a connection, and I was with them for a minute until they moved back to Cali, and I wasn't moving to Cali, and then the rest of the rest. But yeah, I don't know if you can really. I don't know what considers you a tour DJ. I really don't, because I feel it'd be like just the connection, because there's a lot of tour DJs that was not DJs before they got on the road with the artist. The artist just said, well, you always here. I need somebody to play the damn music. Figure it out.
That happens a lot with a lot of the new artists.
Yeah.
They're not really tapped in. They just put their mans on, and, you see it on tour. They got like the little routine they practice backstage, but at the after parties, you'll see how they, the DJ skills, you know what I'm saying?
And most of them don't do no after party.
Yeah, because it's just...
It's not even, most of them ain't, because that's more like a self-booking thing. That's you getting with promoters in different cities and doing that yourself. So most of them not doing after parties. They are just, them niggas DJ, they press play, they a hype man, they get off stage. Right. Let the rapper work.
So we're going to press forward a little bit. Being on tour, what do some DJs do not understand about life on tour, when you on tour?
Man,
because you probably just see clips online and it looks really
you
glamorous.
You see niggas on stage.
Maybe
you don't
see struggles.
Travel and struggle.
Oh yeah. What's the travel hack right now?
Travel hack right now is, nigga. Well, when Corona after Corona kind of eased up, I should say, and everybody started going back on tour, all like the bigger name artists. Yeah. One struggle was just trying to get tour buses. Yeah. Because everybody going back on tour at the same time trying to go out, it's hard to get tour buses. Then the next struggle is hard to get good tour buses. Motherfucker on tour, niggas shit breaking down. Then most of the struggles be transportation. That's what it be. Most of them struggles be transportation, because everything else is shit that's just gonna happen in just to being a DJ or just being on tour. Like, sometimes audio shit ain't gonna work. Sometimes sound ain't gonna work. Yeah. Sometimes technology just gonna be technology. You can't goddamn do nothing about that. But yeah, travel, bro. Niggas think that shit is all nice and cool until you in the beginning stage with an artist and it's 6 of y'all in a 5-passenger van, or it's 8 of y'all in a 10-passenger van, but y'all still got luggage because y'all on the road for a month and a half.
So the difference between it is established artists and new artists, right?
That is a big difference.
Okay.
I've been on with both, so that is a big difference. You got new artists. I just got off the road because I real cool and I like how you do is the vibe and all that shit. So I got on the road with a newer artist that's not on yet, and we did a cool little month and a half tour. It's 5 of us in a 7-passenger van. That's luggage, driving from state to state, from Dallas to Canada to LA, and every state in between. And you're not getting, labels not buying every hotel.
Right.
So it might be 5 niggas in one room every night.
So how much is it out of the pocket? Let's be very transparent for the DJs right now, like the new DJs.
Brannew saving his money on tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saving my money, but see, it's a difference.
What's the difference?
The difference is, again, the bigger artists and the smaller artists.
Yeah, the budgets.
It all depends on what they making.
Okay.
You can come in and be like, I want this, that, and the third, but if they not getting this, that, and the third, then you either gonna not take the opportunity that might help you get further on, or you might just be like, nah, that money ain't good enough. I'll just sit at home. That's on you. That decision is on you. I've seen both where niggas, we living good, whatever flight, you got your own hotel room, getting paid nicely, per diem, all that stuff, coming home ain't spent nothing of your money out of your pocket that wasn't made while you was on the road. But I've also been where I'm like digging in them to what savings are digging in shit because damn, this check finna run out and we still got 2 more weeks. Wow. Niggas gotta eat. Yeah. Niggas don't think about that. You stay home, when you wake up in the morning, you eat whatever in your refrigerator, you get lunch, you might have some food, whatever, and then you might make dinner at night. Or you might go get 1 meal a day out somewhere. And I wake up in a hotel, what the hell I'm gonna eat? Yeah. I gotta go pay for food. Ain't nobody down there. Ain't no refrigerator for me to cook. Yeah. Some hotels ain't got free breakfast, so you paying for that, or you going to find something else. Yeah. When a nigga get hungry for lunch, what the fuck is a nigga doing?
And you still gotta work.
So I gotta eat my 3 meals a day. Them 3 meals ain't coming from just osmosis. Yeah. They just ain't falling out of the sky. I gotta pay for that.
That's right, man.
So when you're not on the road with a bigger artist, sometimes that money run out. You gotta pay for that. Yeah. But that's an opportunity and a risk you take.
Right. So is the DJ dealing with the artist or the production team as far as like compensation and getting paid and all that?
No, that's straight artists. That's coming from if the artist is signed to a label or management, however it's working, however he's getting his money or they get their money, that's coming from that person. It's always just the higher up of label management, whoever is funding the tour. Okay. That's what it basically is. Whoever has already made this agreement to fund the tour and already has this whole budget, because it's a whole budget laid out before they even make all these decisions on what's going on. That's right. So whoever was funding that tour, that's who's paying you out. So it really ain't even an artist thing, because your artist employed too. Sometimes, I got a boss, like you got a boss almost, that's per se, even though you the talent. Yeah. But you're not collecting the check hand to hand at the end of the night, or that tour money ain't come out of your pocket. So you dealing with the higher up, which is whoever funded the tour.
Okay. So recently you did Coachella. Can you look at this camera right here and tell DJs what they should put in their writers, like some things that we might forget?
Woo. All right, so I guess
let me write this down too. Go ahead.
At this point, I guess if you do make it to Coachella stage, you got a big budget, and it all depends on what you like at that point. It's your preference. So Coachella, I DJ for more like hip hop artists, I guess you could say. So I use vinyls for Coachella. So I got a DDJ S9 mixer. I mean, you can get an S11. I just like the S9. I already compatible my computer. I ain't got to worry about nothing. I like my S9. I got S9 at home. And then I use PLX 1000s, which is Pioneer vinyls. Pioneers, yeah. So and that's what I got in my crib too. So basically, the setup that I got in my crib, I just asked for on my writer.
Oh, dope. Gems.
The easiest way to go is what you know when you practicing. Why not?
So the easiest way to go is what you know.
It's what you know, bro. So Coachella, if you ever get to that Coachella stage, you do have the access to ask for what you want, because that's under the artist's everything. The artist asks for if they got a band, what their band need. All that is coming from a production company that's within Coachella. They all got their own backline, which is called backline. So they got their own backline people. So you just ask and they provide.
So if you don't ask, then what?
They'll probably if you don't ask, which is
what's something that you should you wish you would have asked for? Because I think you was talking about like a fan.
Yeah, I would have asked for a big ass industrial motherfucking fan if that, because it was hot as shit the second week. But I did have a little fan. But yeah, ask for a fan. She remember that. You fine. Yes, if you ever DJ any outside anything, where you know it's gonna be like that at any festival, and you got something on your rider, ask for a DJ fan. Ask for a fan. Unless you got money and you just spend money on the new M2 Mac. If you got the M2, you ain't got to worry about no fan because that motherfucker don't run hot no matter what. You can sit that bitch in 100 degree right in the sun and that bitch gonna be running. That's just the M2. But if you ain't got anything less than that, I'd ask for a fan just to be on the safe side.
So when did you get comfortable, I guess, scratching during your sets? Like your Coachella sets, I saw you were scratching. When did you feel comfortable to actually do that on stage live?
Yeah, sometimes I still don't feel comfortable. Nah, let me stop. I don't know when I started feeling comfortable. It was more of I did it so much that we rehearse. So I mean, with artists like we have like real rehearsals where, cause they travel with a full band, so we got real like rehearsals at a real studio where everybody's there and we rehearsing. So that's probably where I guess I get more comfortable at while we rehearsing. I get all that shit out. Okay. I fuck up. Oh, it is what it is. Most of the shit sound good. I mean, 95% of the shit sound good. I feel like I'm fine. So, yeah, I guess I get the more about picking your pockets in the songs. I guess that's where you feel comfortable. That's where the rehearsal come in, just picking pockets in the song, when to do it, and how to not overdo it.
Let's talk transparency to the DJs. Been on these big tours, big festivals. Has anything have ever messed up on your equipment, and what did you do?
Hell yeah, Coachella. Man, see, Coachella saved me because the artists I deal with are going to roll with. They have a full band, playback nigga. So I'm not controlling the music. I scratch, I talk on the mic, but I don't control too much of the music unless it's something after the set. We throw an extra song in, but most of it's playback from our MD, which is our keyboard player. Right. Shout out my nigga Jock. But yeah, Coachella, it was hot as fuck second week. First week I had no problems. Everything's good. Man, that sun shifted second weekend. We got on stage. I made it through half of the first song scratching before everything just froze.
Wow. Overheated?
Overheated.
Wow.
And it didn't matter and nobody knew because I'm not controlling the music.
Man.
But for our 45-minute set, 6 of them songs, I was doing nothing. But just trying to pick my pockets of playing Hype Man because it's 2 of them. So they playing Hype Man off themselves. So I don't really have to even rap. Say too much on the mic for real, because they already playing off each other. That's the other hack I got. I don't gotta really be a Hype Man because it's 2 of them. But yeah, my computer froze for the first 5-6 songs. I had to yell at niggas, come get me a fan, put the fan on the computer, and it eased the way back up. So probably the last 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
The last 20 minutes of that 45-minute set, I was good.
Now, how long was the laptop dead? About
6 songs, about 15, 20 minutes. Probably almost the first half of the set. Nobody knew, not even them. Like nobody knew.
You gotta get in that creative bag when that happened, right?
Yeah, you just gotta you just gotta yell on the mic if you gotta vibe or do something different. Or just yell at niggas.
Okay.
Be an asshole and be like, why the fuck shit? Just whatever. Just yell at niggas and be like, why I ain't already got a fan here? Niggas know it's hot. Niggas been doing this shit all day. Because I wasn't the only person that happened to. I talked to a couple of other DJs from that weekend, and it's just hot on these stages. Like, it's a lot going on, but you're in a fucking desert out there at Coachella. You're in a fucking desert.
So the first half of this thing's been about speaking up. You got to speak up.
Yo, yeah, you got to. Especially in places, you got to speak up. Yeah. You have to say, you can't be out there. You on Coachella stage. You there for a reason. You got to demand what you need.
Definitely as a DJ. Well, you have a band, so you have a little advantage. But if you didn't have a band, your equipment was to mess up.
Oh no!
Music is on the DJs.
Yeah, it is. I've dealt with that too. When I got with Audio Push, when I first started, our second show, we did something in Ohio. Sound check was good. Everything was good. I get to the first song, bringing them out as they walking on stage. Computer fry, shut down.
Wow.
But something within not my computer, just technology. Sometimes you can't help it. So it just shut everything down. And that was a moment. And that was like one of my first times. Well, that was my first time being on the road with artists. So I'm panicking. And I'm 21. Yeah. I'm panicking like shit. These niggas been lit for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
So luckily they fuck with me. We worked through it. But it was almost damn near 5 minutes of dead air, just nothing, because I had to get my shit right.
And this is why we do this show, because DJs Need Love 2 show, man. it's technology. Stuff happens, man.
Yeah, shit happens, bro. Shit happens.
Can't blame it on the DJ every time.
That's right.
All right, so let's get into this first segment. It's called Giving DJs Their Flowers.
Yes,
Patty,
sir.
let me know about it.
Yes, sir. So we want you to give 3 DJs their flowers. Any DJ that inspired you, got you to where you at, or you just want to shout out. Let's do it.
All right. Let me see.
Yeah, the smoke on that one.
Let me see. All right, I'm gonna shout out my boy DJ Night Train. DJ Night Train out of LA. That man is cold at what he do.
Shout out to Night Train.
Bias DJ, one of my Dreamville homies. They know Bias. That man's just cold, like real deal, just cold.
Wait. Why Night Train though? Let's stop at Night Train.
Night Train. All right, so being in Atlanta, you like accustomed to one thing almost. Niggas want to trap that shit out eventually.
Talk about it.
Like niggas want to trap that shit out eventually. You getting into the R&B thing now, and piano and Afro beats. Yeah, it's cool, but most places
at one point,
even outside of 285, you got a Future Jeezy. You got to trap it out. You have to. You just have to.
Even the older women, it's like,
yes,
can you play some hip hop? I'm like,
yes, you got to.
Yeah. I noticed that. That's
when
true.
you go to other places, it's not that. It's not that. LA is one of them places where it's kind of real industry, Hollywood, I guess is. So you are in a range of everything, and then people out there dancing.
Yeah,
I'm talking about 12 something. You drop Stevie Wonder, and motherfuckers out there just lit, going crazy.
Good music, I love it.
They be off that shit.
Hey man, whatever they be off, it be a cool time because it's just something you're not accustomed to. So then you see a DJ having to reach into stuff that you just don't hear. Okay. It's not even that a DJ might not do it. It's just you know your atmosphere.
All right. Shout out to Night Train.
My next one, I'm gonna say Plug. DJ Plug is just a GOAT. And DJ Plug is a producer first before a DJ, but that nigga's just a GOAT in the city. Like, everybody know Plug.
Shout out to Plug.
Even if you didn't know he was a DJ when you met him, you fuck with Plug. You just fuck with Plug. Plug was just a people person. I really fuck with Plug. Yeah. And the third, Chaos. Because
shout out to Chaos.
I don't know when Chaos really started in the city, but I met Chaos in like 2014, 2015 doing Indio radio podcast, like internet radio with him. And I seen that nigga go out here from hustling, trying to find shit to one day be like, bro, I'm finna get in the strip club shit. And I'm like, bro, I can't really tell you nothing about the strip club because I don't care about it. Like, I don't want to be there. I don't want to do it.
Ain't your thing.
That ain't me. I don't care about none of that shit. It's just being there a waste of time. I see him do that shit, and now everybody come to Atlanta and it's Chaos. Yeah. Where Chaos at? Yeah. What strip club Chaos in? What strip club him and Plug in? Like, it just, that's what it is. And I seen that nigga work that shit from the bottom. I'm talking about bottom, being in Peaches of Atlanta during the day. So, them three. Okay.
That's good flowers right there.
Do you have any particular DJs or producers that influence your style of DJing?
Nah. I influence my style.
That's dope, yeah.
I influenced my style. DJ Jazzy Jeff is probably the reason I kept doing it and cared about the essence of DJing, I guess you could say, because when I started DJing, niggas already had controllers and computers, and I could have just been not even caring about going back to see what was going on or even try to fuck with it.
That's dope.
But I say just watching Jazzy Jeff in person, live, and through YouTube for years and years and years, I think he might be an influencer of the scratching part of it, since I did end up dealing with niggas that really rap and are on that side of the spectrum.
What is a Jazzy Jeff's live show like?
Jazzy Jeff live show it's crazy because he getting his bag. Like, he almost playing for the people, but not. It's like he kind of gets booked off of they know what he gonna play and they know what type of crowd gonna be there. So I seen DJ Jazzy Jeff and something that's called Shambhala Fest or something like that. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it's bigger than Coachella. It's the biggest festival in North America from what they told us when we went back in 2019. And it's in like the weirdest spot in Canada, like above Spokane, Washington. Wow. Something like that. Way up in the, it's nothing out there. Like our hotel was 45 minutes from the festival grounds. Wow. And people just live on the festival grounds for 7 days. And it's all type of, and we were the only hip hop group of that whole 4 or 5 day festival. and it was a prime time midnight slot. But Jazzy Jeff went on before us at like another stage somewhere. So we watched him before we went to our stage.
Crazy.
And Jazzy Jeff is what you think he is.
Yeah.
Like he's just that man. In this DJ culture, Jazzy Jeff is what you think he is. Like he doing that shit live. He ain't recording nothing. That shit is done right there in front of your eyes.
That's right.
Do you consider yourself a scratch DJ?
I guess so, cause cause I don't like niggas pressing buttons. So yeah.
What are some things or some tips you can give younger DJs or a DJ who might want to be a scratch DJ? As far as like, how did you get better with your flares and cuts?
Practice.
A lot of people are not practicing no more.
Practice.
I'm just talking facts. A lot of people are not practicing.
You can't do it if you don't practice it.
So do you feel like somebody can teach you how to scratch? Or it's like you have to kind of teach yourself?
I mean, I see people being taught how to scratch, but just truthfully, I wasn't taught nothing. Like, I wasn't taught anything. Like,
teach somebody how to scratch.
Yeah, because some people might it's a rhythm. I played drums growing up. I was in a band. I feel like all that just equivalent to like just me to where I am, just because I was already kind of musically inclined. So it was all just beats per minute. It clicked to me. Everything clicked. Tempos. Yeah. Some people just don't understand 2/4 time, halftime cut. Some people just don't understand that.
So you talking that lingo right now?
Yeah.
To piggyback off of her, how does somebody know how to DJ but not entertain?
Some people don't have that personality, but some people might have that skill. You might be able to DJ your ass off, but don't really care to be a personable person.
Right.
Sometimes the music can talk for you.
That too. Sometimes the music can definitely talk for you. And that might just be a regional thing almost, because now in Atlanta, it's almost like a promoter or owner is like, nigga, get on the mic.
Yeah.
Like, I want you to say this or that and the third, but I want you to keep saying it. Yeah. Like, it's not an announcement, nigga, just host. At this point, they like host, but then you like, then you get all to the money of that anyway, but some people are just not personable. Yeah. That's just what it is. Some people are just not a people person. Some people don't know how to interact with people, so it might just come out awkward with them trying to be on the mic talking.
Let me ask you a question. Being from Atlanta, you have DJs coming from all over moving to Atlanta. As a DJ, going to the club, what's a bad night for you? Like, nah, this is not the vibe. Because, we've seen Atlanta clubs change over the years.
Not like me, like DJing or just going there and listening?
Just listening, like just going out.
My problem is I get too much into how did they go from song to song more than what the fuck they playing. Because everybody playing what niggas want to hear. I mean...
Easy.
Hey, I can't say I've heard, I don't go out a lot, but I can't say I've heard too many people that weren't playing, I guess, the right songs, or weren't going on a span of songs where niggas just like, all right, bro, where is he going with this? So, niggas, a lot of DJs are DJs in Atlanta because they just know song selection. It's just what it is. But to my brain, if that shit is not blended in right, if that shit's not, If you scratching and it don't sound right, don't do it.
Yeah.
Cool, work on it. Don't do it. But if I hear it in the club, then I'm just be irritated, and it's just a thing that really just gets to me. I don't know why, and I try to avoid it, but I'll sit there for a minute and I'll be like, damn, why did he do that? Like, why did he do that? And then Lil Baby drop, I'll be like, all right, cool. But then he goes to the next time, I'll be like, why the fuck did he do that? And before you know it, 2 blunts later, I'm gone. But yeah, man.
Look, you've been around the world, festivals, clubs, tours, and everything, right? Have you ever got to a point where you ever just wanted to quit?
Hell yeah. When I got there and come back to Atlanta and got to worry about DJing in Atlanta clubs or getting booked and goddamn trying to get back on because I've been gone for a month and a half, and you know how that DJ shit rotate in Atlanta, and some nigga done kissed ass, talked this, did that, whatever, and slid in the spot. So, yeah, that's the only time, because then I'd be like, man, do I really just want to deal with this, or do I just want to sit at home and wait till niggas go out? Because, fortunately, niggas that I do travel with travel a lot.
Okay. I love traveling DJing, man. Atlanta is fun. It's
cool.
It's cool.
I've been doing this since 2010. It's cool.
All right, so I'm going to ask you an off-the-wall question. If If you were a DJ superhero, what would be your DJ superpower for that night?
For that night, my superpower would be making them pay me more than what they gonna pay me when I walk out of there.
Check come out bigger.
Make that check come out bigger. Somehow, when they pay me, I can go like this, and then it just doubles. Or,
Now you only get one.
only get one? All right, that's cool.
You only get one, man. Yeah,
That's
one
cool.
superpower.
That's cool.
More money. So so we've been talking about that since season 1. Is this still a big discrepancy with paying the DJs the correct amount in the
Hell
clubs?
yeah, it's a big discrepancy because owners always gonna feel like you ain't worth that much. Promoters gonna feel like they need more money or they scared they not gonna make the money after they done promised you whatever they promised you, or it's another nigga that said I could do it for less. Yeah. And they don't care about the skill of DJing. If you playing the right songs and niggas is in there still and not leaving and niggas is buying drinks and making them money, you are good. As long as you're making them money, you're good.
Well, what I learned, Brannew, is like when you DJ for a promoter that you don't know, you get paid the right way. You get paid on time, and it's a little bit more authentic.
And I would tell motherfuckers if you DJ for a promoter you don't know, keep don't knowing that nigga.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's good.
Don't
business.
goddamn stay at the end of the night and start drinking with them. Don't do this. Come do your job and get the fuck on.
That's great. Yep.
So what do you have going on for the rest of the year? Well, not for the rest of the year, but I guess for the summer.
Yeah.
For the summer.
For the rest of the summer.
Tuesday I leave for Paris. We got Fashion Week in Paris. We got 2 shows in Paris next week and a show in Brussels, Belgium.
That boy said he can't wait to leave Atlanta.
Hell yeah. So that's that. That's next week. And then like in July, we got like 6 shows in Europe and UK.
That's hard, man.
And let them know who you DJ for, actually.
EarthGang is who I DJ for. Signed to Dreamville.
Yes, sir.
From Atlanta, from the west side, not too far from where you at right now. Boys that done grinded. I've been with them since they've been grinding. Them they're really just homies, and that's what I tell you about this tour DJ shit. Them is homies.
Yeah.
Like if I wasn't DJing for them, I'd be with them.
That's dope.
If I wasn't DJing for them, I'd be around kicking it. I talk to them every day like this. Them just homies. Like those are homies.
And you as a DJ, do you pick some of the songs that they perform out loud?
Oh no, I
Because
let them do
They got
their
hits, man.
I let them do their thing. These are musical geniuses.
Yeah,
We're not talking about like no disrespect. We ain't talking about like rappers that got hits that can just flip through a couple hits and like these niggas got like real fan base. So these are musical geniuses with real solid fan bases. And I let them do what they do. I do what I do. They do what they do.
So Brannew, for the one time, why do DJs need love?
DJs need love because we out here motherfucking curating this shit, man.
That's right.
Music run the world. Y'all niggas is listening to music all the motherfucking time. When you go out, you want to hear music. Niggas is not going nowhere quiet.
That's right, man.
Niggas is not going nowhere quiet. So pay us because niggas is not going nowhere quiet.
People go out for the hookah and the DJ.
That's right.
Exactly. And the DJ keep niggas establishments going. Motherfuckers is not selling bottles in silence.
Connect the people together. You gotta be able to still connect the people.
Motherfuckers is not selling bottles in silence. Motherfuckers is not selling hookahs in silence. Niggas is not sitting in sections in silence.
That's right, man. Look, today's episode was sponsored by American Radio and Roswell. If you need your car detailed, if you need new sunroof, new seats, everything, they do it all. You know what it is, all right? If you enjoyed today's content, we need you to hit the subscribe button. We are on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, wherever you stream podcast content at. Tap in with us, all right? Brannew.
Tell them where they can find you at.
You can find me everywhere. Brannew. I took the DJ out because I do more now, and I just feel like
we gonna tap. That's part 2. We gonna tap into that.
We ain't worry about that, but yeah. So Brannew, BRANNEWWWW.
That's right.
Everywhere, just like that.
That was another episode of the DJs Need Love 2 podcast.
Blazy Susans. Right, man. DJ Brannew. Shout out to my Blazy Susan people. Hey, go get you some Blazy Susan good papers. I know you might need some.
I definitely would need some. Yeah,
we got a couple things. I got some stickers. I know y'all want some stickers. Blazy Susan stickers. Might be some zombie stickers in there. Blazy Susan, man. Shout out the gang.